Hey guys, now that you have seen my video about hip flexors, we're going to talk about glute activation for a quick second because they kind of go hand in hand in my opinion, especially if you do work a desk job. When you're sitting on your butt, you're not really activating it. That's kind of the main purpose of this video right here. If you're sitting on your butt at a desk, your hip flexors are tight because your hips are flexed, and that means that your glutes are not on because they're antagonists. So we have this thing called reciprocal inhibition, which means when one muscle is contracted, the other muscle is relaxed. And so when our hip flexors are contracted, our glutes are relaxed. And then we get this effect when you're doing that day in, day out. We get this effect called synergistic dominance, which means that your hip flexors are used to doing all the work. So naturally, they kind of just continue to do all the work. I kind of reference it to like a group member for a whole semester. If one person does all the work, then the rest of the group members kind of get lazy, and that group member ends up having to do the work every single time the rest of the semester. So similar to that, or even referencing it to like your boss at work or whatever, just the majority of the story is that your glutes are not activating and they're not turning on. So especially when you do things like getting up from a chair, like your glutes are not the ones that are doing the work, when in reality we want that. And again, your glutes being inactive can cause that anterior pelvic tilt like this. When I squeeze my glutes, I automatically have to go into a neutral spine. So I'm just going to show you the glute bridge because it's my favorite exercise to activate your glutes. It's super easy. Again, you can do all this stuff in the morning. I know it kind of added on, but really all the stuff I've showed you has been less than 20 minutes. So if you don't have 20 minutes to dedicate to your own health, I can't help you. So this is just a glute bridge. A lot of people like to do it wrong. So we're sitting here. I'm gonna put this to the side. There. So a lot of people, we got our feet here, our hands here. Again, I have this arch in my lower back. I'm going to get rid of that. Tilt my pelvis down because then my glutes are already in the position to activate. So my back is down. And what I'm going to do is push through my heels and squeeze my butt until I get parallel. So you can see I'm parallel right now. What some people do, and this is a mistake that I see a lot, is they come, well, first of all, they're already arching their back. And then they come up, and then they keep this arch in their back. It really compresses the lumbar spine. It's not good for the lower back, and you're getting less glute activation because your glutes aren't going to activate in an anterior pelvic tilt. So make sure you go ahead, push that back down, push through the heels, only come parallel. Squeeze the glutes, and come back down. So push down. I like to remember to squeeze my glutes before I even lift off. So push down, squeeze, up, and down. You can do easily 3 sets of 10. You can do 2 sets of 20, whatever you want to do. Even if you just get a couple of reps in the morning, it's really good for your glutes. It's good before you're going to do a workout, before you're going to go walking, running, if you're going to walk your dog. Just a couple glute bridges can help with a lot of things. So also remember your breathing. We're going to push the back down, inhale it up, and exhale it down. And when you exhale it down, bring belly button into spine. So a lot of people do forget breathing. I know it's kind of hard to remember. But inhale it up, exhale it down, belly button into spine. Seems like a lot to remember, but just go ahead and rewatch this video if you forget. That's all.